And good afternoon. Welcome to the CIAA Football Championship 2014 at Durham County Stadium. LA Bachelor from the Bachelor Pad alongside Reggie Howell from WCOM in Richmond, Virginia. Of course, you know this lady doing an awesome job with the CIAA conference right now. She is the commissioner of the conference, Ms. Jacqui McWilliams. And Madam Commissioner, we appreciate you coming on for a few minutes today.
Thank you.
This football championship, what does it mean so much, considering, the situation last year, same two teams coming in, having great years. What does it mean this year to have this not only take place, but take place back here at Durham County Stadium?
It's a special time for this. I'm pretty overwhelmed. This time last year we were in a whole different position, and to come here and see all the fans coming and the work that our student athletes did yesterday in the community. We had youth clinics this morning. We had our banquet Thursday night to honor our student athletes. It demonstrates who we are, tradition. It demonstrates who we are as leaders. Not just leadership and administration from our presidents to our ADs to our coaches, but even our student athletes, what they bring to the table. And then what we look like as a community. I think we really have pulled ourselves together to recognize how resilient we are and strong as a conference. And so I am pleased, overwhelmed by the opportunity to see how we have pulled this together to have a great game today.
Talk with Madam Commissioner Jacqui McWilliams, of course, here the Bachelor Pad on the road. And Madam Commissioner, this game has really grown. I mean, so much is said, and rightly so, about the basketball tournament.
Absolutely.
But the football championship and the teams and the way they're playing, excellent year this year. Talk about that and sponsorship increase and all of those things.
Yeah, the CIAA, we've had a history of, Food Lion being involved, Coke being involved. We've got Toyota. They gave cars to all of our schools this year, which is, they always go up and above, all of our sponsors. Nationwide, they've had presence here all week. They've come to all of our community events. So, they see what the return is, as we know what the value is that they bring for scholarships to help us with operations, but also to make sure that we're able to televise our games. And so the partnerships are extremely strong. I think that, the championship, this championship is an important piece. We talk about basketball, but since I've gotten here, one of my goals is to make sure that the football championship, that we bring it to a level where it's one of our another large revenue opportunity for us, because the exposure we can bring for football also helps just as much as it does for basketball, and allows for other sponsors to want to come on. But when football and basketball do well, then the other 13 championships do very well as well. So we have to let people know that we're not just focused on those championships, the football and basketball, but all of our championships. But the opportunities become grand when football and basketball do well.
Real quick, I want to give Reggie Howell.
Yes, what would you like to say to Trojan Nation and Winston Nation about coming down here, the fans?
We love the fans. I mean, you can't, without great fans, you don't have great atmosphere. And so I feel, Winston is always going to bring a cat crowd. Virginia State is going to bring a crowd. So when you have two great teams that are playing, and you watch the flow of the traffic coming in here, that says everything about who we are as a conference. People are excited to see what's going to happen. Mainly because it didn't happen last year. Right. So because it's happening, now we have the opportunity to really engage ourselves more than we ever have.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Final question for you. We expect a great game on the field. Two very good programs, well coached. They had great years. Winston-Salem State, Virginia State should be an epic game. Moving forward next year, what are you looking to better this? And we've talked about the sponsorship and all the great things you've been doing. What are you looking to do next year for the football championship?
Well, when we conclude this championship, like we do we'll do a survey with our membership, the student athletes, our coaches. We'll make sure we get feedback. What do we do well? What do we need to do better? What should we stop doing, and what should we keep doing? That really helps us. And we listen to our membership and our student athletes. We'll make adjustments based on that. As we continue to move forward, we'll work with our sponsors to see, Food Lion's activating, Toyota's Nationwide is activating today, to see if they want to do more. You know, the community stuff will get bigger. You know, what we did for youth clinics, we had about 40 kids here today. Our goal was 75 to 100, but with the weather, we had that many signed up, but I think the weather had held back. But next summer, we're talking about potentially doing a clinic here during Media Day, just to start engaging the community. So we'll continue to, one, the community engagement, ensure that the student-athlete experience, doing things for the student-athletes to make sure that they feel a part. This is their game. We're all here because of them. And so the more we make sure that they have the experience and they leave here feeling like they left a mark and we left a mark for them, that's who we are.
It's a recruiting thing too. They
Oh,
want to
absolutely.
go to the schools here in
Yes.
the great CIAA.
Yes.
Madam Commissioner, as always,
Thank you.
much success. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for us at LA Bachelor here. Don't forget the Bachelor Pad airs every Monday through Thursday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can see this interview on our website, thebachelorpad.vpweb.com. For Reggie Howell, I'm LA Bachelor. Enjoy the game.
All right. Hey, get a quick picture. We got you.